All right, the UFC visits Uruguay for the very first time this week. We've got a women's flyweight championship matchup in the headliner. Valentina Schevchenko fighting as good as anybody in the entire game, men or women right now. Liz Carmouche, though, a gritty foe. You know, she made history. She was the first one to step in there. She doesn't get worried by these big moments. You take the fight with Ronda Rousey that she almost won. So listen, got to ask you then, Thomas, you were breaking this one down. What were you looking at? Because Valentina Schevchenko, I got to think it's hard to find flaws in anything that she does right now.
It is very hard to find flaws, but she is facing a quiet contender, one who I labeled as the dark horse, that is Liz Carmouche. And you know what they say, third time could be the charm. You know, you mentioned the Rousey loss. Of course, she came up short to one of my favorites, Marloes Coenen, back in Strikeforce. It's going to be her third shot, so I think she's going to come in prepared and maybe not worried about what you kind of mentioned, the invincible Mike Tyson effect that Schevchenko seems to carry these days.
No question about it. I like Carmouche in here. I know that she's going to make this a fight, but what do you think? When you look at the skills, she's not going to wilt in the moment, that's for sure. I think she's going to get Schevchenko a fight, but is she going to be able to unseat what looks like the unbeatable champ right now?
The skills are interesting. Now, you know, this is I love the southpaw versus southpaw. Now, Carmouche didn't start off as a southpaw. She started off orthodox. She tends to fight from that stance, and, you know, she's 1-0 against UFC competition, 3-0 in her whole career. Of course, that 1-0 comes to Schevchenko. This is a rematch, John, but that fight was won on the ground. So I don't know if striking is going to be too much of her forte. Again, Schevchenko, she comes from Muay Thai, so if she gets the southpaw versus southpaw matchup, she's got her leg kick, she's got her check hook. Everything opens up for her. The question for this matchup, though, John, is going to come down to the clinch. Of course, it was a doctor stoppage from an upkick of sorts in a ground exchange. We don't have footage on that first fight, but I do believe the ground and the grappling will be a deciding factor here again, particularly in the clinch. That's going to be the spot to look out for.
Crazy to think that they fought so long ago on a regional fight that you're right that we don't even have footage of. It's incredible. So what do you think? How does this one end? Because again, I think it's going to be a good fight. I like both these ladies, but how do you see this one ending? You know,
Liz can muscle girls to the ground. She also has technique, but Schevchenko has strength, especially at this, you know, weight division, and she's always had the technique to keep her afloat up at 135. So I think she's going to be able to contest with Liz there. The problem is, though, if Liz starts getting her on the ground, it's going to be a bad time for Schevchenko. She may have to work herself out of a hole. In the past, Liz been susceptible to submissions before, but look who she's working with down there. She's got the flyweight Bellator champ, Ilima-Lei Macfarlane. We know how good her guard is. That's going to give her a lot of training. That being said, I don't see Schevchenko going to decision either. I think she gets the stop here, but against a girl who's never been TKO'd and only submitted twice, I think Shevchenko's probably going to have to hurt her first before she catches any sort of submission.
Interesting. All right, so Dan Tom likes Schevchenko by finish, an understandable pick. She has been finishing people, no question about it, but I think it's going to be a great fight. If you want to see the full research and everything that he went through to get there, check it out on MMA Junkie, and of course, we'll have coverage of the event.